randomize the team. I want to try my Bulls out. I hate Billy Donovan, but they're 5-0 right now in real life. Let's see how good of a team they are playing up against the Hornets. So it's a pretty fair matchup. So we got Trey Jones, Josh Giddey, Isaac Okoro, Matas Buselis, Vucevic, Javon Carter, Dalen Terry, Kevin Herter, Diddy, Patrick Williams, and Jalen Smith. So.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA.
Yes, sir.
Spooky with you tonight. I'm
Let's
Kevin
get
Harlan,
spooky.
joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knipple. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. And for the Bulls, they've got Trey Jones. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Pass to Bridges, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Ball against Jones. On the wing, Giddey. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is the idea for Giddey. Get enough trays to keep the defense honest.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
Well, I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8" but plays like a small point guard.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You'll love to see it.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And it's Miller in the corner. Down low, just 5 on the clock. It's good.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick-and-roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor, this early, it is intimidating.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. 6-point game. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open. but not able to connect that time.
On the basket by Jones.
The quickness of Jones, a challenge for the defense.
Hornets trail by 8. Bridges a screen on Jones. Ball from long range. Again, ball missing. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Giddey. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Puts it up from 15. He gets it in there.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this way.
On the basket by Jones.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Charlotte's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Rosales grabs the board. Pass to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. No good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Bruzelis out there with Williams. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Okoro. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against Sacramento.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Bulls leading by 10. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Now Sexton. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back over to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kevin Huerter comes in for Trey Jones. The Bulls leading by 6. Giddey kicks to Huerter. No good on the 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. You know, Stan, Kevin Huerter is a pretty big celebrity at his old high school.
Well, for good reason, Kevin. I mean, this is a guy who's risen to great success in the NBA. And so when he goes back home, everybody wants to be the next Kevin Huerter.
Here's Sexton. They set the pick. A three-pointer off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Goes up on the wing, and it's in there. Okoro's got his first bucket in this one.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Pass to Knippel. Fires the three. It's all in by the Bulls. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and a switcher also for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Pass to Knippel. Bridges sets the screen for Knippel. Bridges outside. The three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
With just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire from there.
Now here's Giddey. Launches a three. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. In the corner, Knippel with it. Back to Bridges. Over Giddey. And he gets the whistle. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for Chicago, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Chicago Bulls.
Some teams.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Knippel and Miller are your wingmen. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Ball. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, Coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
Smith sets the pick for Jones. Here's Bruce Ellis. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Miller. Pins the shot with nobody near him. Miller's got his first basket of the night.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Count it. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Ball against Jones. And the rejection by Smith.
Well, good timing from Smith on that block attack. That 6'10" size helping him out.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Bridges outside. And it's good for 2. Bridges has got 5 now.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Knueppel with the rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Bridges. Knueppel setting the pick for Bridges. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 9. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any. Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
Here's a Okoro, and he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Plumlee is checked in for the Hornets. Colin Sexton comes in for Ball. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Plumlee the pass to Miller. Here's Sexton. Over Carter. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Taking it to the rack with power, hammering
Down the two-hand slam. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 13. Pass to Plumlee. And foul on the shot, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Herter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Here's Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic. This is his first free throw of the game. Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
They've got Josh Giddey, Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. 11 feet away, hits the front of the rim and out. Hornets trail by 12. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the middle, got a piece of it. Diabate's shot is good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up with the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Now Jones from deep. Bridges with the rebound. That one misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 10. 2 minutes. Miller, right side. Doesn't get that one. Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Jones outside. Giddey fires and get the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And he gets it to go.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now ball. Creating space. What a move.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Ball. And he banks the layup in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Charlotte shooting about 42% so far. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. No good from 3. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the 3.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
A fast break now for Charlotte. Count the basket. Jones with 1 second separating the shot clock in game clock. Vucevic gets double teamed. For 3. Bridges with the rebound. Josh Giddey. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Josh Giddey.